Good morning, dear students. Now let us move forward with the second part of algebraic identities, in which we shall be solving worksheet 6, worksheet 7 and so on. Now, first of all, let us try to understand what is factorization. What is factorization? Children, before going and moving forward with this topic, first, let us recapitulate what identities we have learned earlier. The first identity we have learned was a plus b whole square was equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. The second identity was a minus b whole square equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Third identity was a plus b into a minus b equal to a square minus b square. The fourth identity was a plus b plus c whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. And one more identity we have learned in some more useful identities, which was x plus a into x plus b equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. These were some of the identities we have learnt in the beginning of the chapter, which was in algebraic identities part 1. And if you remember, you will be able to understand that the LHS part, that is this part was given in your worksheets and you were supposed to find the RHS. The LHS part was given and you were supposed to find out the RHS. This part you have calculated in all the cases, and LHS part, this part was given. But now you will be provided with the RHS part. You will be provided with the RHS part and you will have to bring about the LHS part. That means this part will be provided. In all the cases, this part will be given and you have to find out the LHS part. This part you have to find out. So, children, those who have practiced all these sums properly, the expansion work, if you have done properly, you will be able to do the factorization part without any problem. But children, those who might not have done this part properly, they will have to suffer for want of finding out which identity is being used in that particular question. So now let us see. This is your worksheet 6. Worksheet 6. And let me tell you how you can solve these questions. The first question is factorize x square plus z square minus 2xz. If you remember properly, this is in the form of a square plus b square minus 2ab. So a square plus b square minus 2ab is the expansion of a minus b whole square. So you can write this as this is equal to x minus z whole square. So this can be written as x minus z multiplied by x minus z. Now let's see the next one. 4x square plus 9y square minus 12xz. So see here, let us first try to bring this in one form. See, 4x square can be written as 2x whole square, okay, plus 9y square can be written as 3y whole square minus, now see, here if you consider 2x as a, if you take 2x as a in your mind and 3y as b, then you see you have a square plus b square, and the next term is coming to be in the form of minus. So this can be a square plus b square minus 2ab. Let us see, first we shall write minus 2ab from here and then see whether it fits here. Now see, this can be written as minus 2ab, means a is 2x here and b is 3y here. Now calculate this, you will come to know what is this. 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 3 is your 12 and xy. So that means this is nothing but this is 2ab. Now this is coming in the form of a square plus b square minus 2ab. So this will be a minus b whole square. So what is your a here? Your a here is 2x plus 3y. So 2x is your a and 3y is your b. So it will be 2x minus 3y whole square. 2x minus 3y whole square. So this can be written as 2x plus 2x minus 3y into 2x minus 3y. Okay. Now see the next question. 64a square plus 49b square plus 112ab. Children, you can see that here you have three terms and all the terms are positive. And see, if you break this first one, you'll come to know that 64a square means it is 8a whole square, plus 49b square means it is 7b whole square. Now, since all three are positive terms, you can take into mind your a square plus b square plus 2ab. So let us write 2ab. If you consider 8a as a and 7b as b, 2 into 8a into 7b. So see, 8a whole square plus 7b whole square plus, if you take 2 8s are 16 into 7 is 112 ab. So this is a square plus b square plus 2ab form. So it will be equal to 8a plus 7b whole square. That means first term plus second term whole square. So it will be coming into 8a plus 7b into 8a plus 7b. Now let's see the next question. See, what is your next question? Your next question is 121p square plus 16q square minus 88pq. Here here we have one negative term, two positive terms. So it can be of the form a square plus b square minus 2ab. Let us see. If we consider, see, 121p square means 11p whole square. So a square we have got, plus 16q square means it can be 4q whole square, isn't it? 16, it is the square of 4. So 4q whole square minus 2 into 11p into 4q. Let us see what it is coming. 2 into 11 is 22 into 4 is 88. Okay. And pq. So it is minus 2ab. If you consider 11p as a, if you consider 11p as a, 4q as b, then you can see that here you have a square plus b square minus 2ab. So we will be having 11p minus 4q whole square. So that will be equal to 11p minus 4q into 11p minus 4q. Okay, now let us see our next question. It is 9x square y. Let's see what is our question. Fifth question. 9x square y minus 24xy square plus 16y cube. Children, first of all, read the question nicely. Then only you will come to know how you can solve it. Now, till here, we didn't have any cube parts in our questions. Till now, in question number 1, 2, 3 and 4, we have not seen any cubes. Now, you can see here that we are provided with y cube here. And here you have x square y. So, you have to think and see in the middle term also you are having y square. So it's not that key for a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square, we don't have square term in the middle, cube term in the extreme. So we have to think what we have to do here. Children, if you properly observe this question, you'll see that see y square, y cube. There is y in every term. So you can take out y common. If you take out y common, you'll see you'll be left with 9x square minus 24xy plus 16y square. Okay, you have removed one y from everywhere. See, here one y has been removed. So 9x square left. From here, one y has been removed. So in the middle only one y is left. And in the last term, y cube is there and you have removed one y. So y square is left. Now from here you can see that you are having y into 9x square minus 24xy plus 16y square. And now you can easily do it. Suppose you take 9x square as 3x whole square. Okay, minus 24xy, you leave this term and you write down this end term. This will be 4y whole square. Now for the middle term, if you write, see you are getting a square plus b square. If you write minus 2ab minus 2, your a is 3x and your b is 4y. So you can see here a square minus 2ab plus b square. So this is nothing but a minus b whole square. So you will get y into 3x minus 4y whole square, which can be written as y into 3x minus 4y multiplied by 3x minus 4y. Now let's see question number 6. What is question number 6? 2a cube plus 4a square b, 2a cube plus 4a square b plus 2ab square plus 2ab square. Now children, here you have to read the question twice, thrice to understand what is given. See here, 2a cube plus 4a square b plus 2ab square. You have to bring this question into the form where you can factorize this. See here, if you see properly, 2 is not the square of any number. A cube, it is also not the square of any number. If you properly observe, you will see that see 2a. And here also 2a you can take out common. Here also you can take out 2a common. So first take out 2a common so that you can bring it into one form of the identity which can be seen in the RHS of your identities you have already learned. So see, 2a, if you take out common, in the first term only a square will be left. Okay, in the first term only a square will be left. Properly, if you see properly here. Here, take out 2 and a common, you will get only a square inside. So here you will have a square inside. Plus, if you take out 2a from here, because see how you can write this. You can write this as 2 into 2 into a into b, isn't it? Now if you take out one 2 and one a, what will be left? 2ab will be left inside. This will be 2ab plus. Now from third term, if you take out this 2 and a, only b square will be left. So b square you write down inside. Now see children, 2a is out, then a square plus 2ab plus b square. A square plus 2ab plus b square means simply a plus b whole square. So 2a and a plus b whole square. So this can be written as 2a into a plus b into a plus b. Now children, factorize means see, this 2a is one factor, a plus b is one factor, a plus b is one factor. So here question number 6 you have 3 factors. Even in question number 5 we had 3 factors. See, in question number 5 also we had y, 3x minus 4y, 3x minus 4y, that is 3 factors. What you have to keep in mind is children, if the order of the equation is 3. See how you can find out the order of the equation. The highest power, see here what is the power. A cube means power is 3. 4a square b, for a you have power 2 and for b you have power 1. So total here also power is 3. See here, power 2 to b square and power 1 to a square. So here also power 3. So when you have the power 3, highest power is 3 in your equation, then you will have how many factors? You will have 3 factors. And if you have only 2 as your power of highest power of the equation, then you will have 2 factors. If you want, you can see here. See, for 121 p square plus 16 q square minus 88 pq, highest power is how much? Highest power is 2. Highest power is 2 in each case. Okay. For pq also see, for p power is 1, q power is 1 and total is 2. So in those cases you have only 2 factors. 11p minus 4q, 11p minus 4q. So this you have to keep in mind. Now let's see what is given in question number 7. 50a square plus 98b square plus 140 AB plus 140 AB. Now children, see here, you have to see what common things you can take out. See, all 3 are even. First of all, you take in mind that these all 3 terms are even. Okay. And see, a square for the first term, b square in the second term and ab in the third term are perfectly okay, because you can see it and understand that yes, a square in the first, b square in the second and ab in the third are quite okay. There is nothing to take out common in from your literal variables. But from numerical variables you have to take out 2 common, because all the 3 are what? All the 3 are even numbers. So now you can take out 2 common. So if you take out 2 common from 50, what will be left here? Since 50 is equal to 2 into 25, only 25 will be left inside along with a square. Plus, now from 98, if you take out 2 common, what will happen? It will become 2 into 49. So 49 will be left inside. So you will have 49b square in your second term. Plus now here, see, if you take out 2 into 70 here. 2 common for 140. If you take out 2, so 70 AB will be left inside. So what you can write here? You can write 2 outside. Now 25A square can be written as 5A whole square plus 49B square can be written as 7B whole square plus, see here children, this is 70. Okay, write it properly. This is 70. Okay, now this can be written as 2 into 5A into 7B. Now C, multiply and find out. 2 into 5 is 10, into 7 is 70, and AB is there. So now you can see that this is in the form of A square plus B square plus 2AB. So it will be nothing but A plus B whole square. A plus B whole square means 5A plus 7B whole square here. So that will come to be 2 into 5A plus 7B into 5A plus 7B. Now children, here the highest power is 2. So you have two factors like this, 5A plus 7B and 5A plus 7B. Yes, 2 is also the factor, but if you take 2 inside, it will become 10A plus 14B into 5A plus 7B. So we will not take this as the third factor here. In the upper parts, just now you have seen that you will have three factors. So for the three factors, there should be variable in all the cases. See, variable, there is variable 2A is there outside. A is considered to be as one factor. A into A plus B into A plus B. Here also you can say that ma'am, we have three factors, but this 2 will not be considered as the third factor without a variable. This 2 can be taken inside. Okay, now let's see question number 8. What is question number 8? 64x square minus 81y square. 64x square minus 81y square. You can see children, here we have only two terms which are having minus in between them. And what identity you recognize when you see these type of terms? This is the third identity, a square minus b square. Now a square minus b square means a plus b multiplied by a minus b. Now let us see how you can write 64x square. 64 means h square. So 8x whole square minus 81 means 9. So 9y whole square will be your second term. So see, if you consider 8x as a and 9y as b, then you are getting a square minus b square. So children, here you can write this as 8x minus 9y multiplied by 8x plus 9y. Do not get confused with a minus b whole square. This is of the form a square minus b square. A square minus b square is different from a minus b whole square. This you have to keep in your mind, because otherwise you'll solve all the sums wrong. A square minus b square is a minus b into a plus b, whereas a minus b whole square is a square minus b, a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay children, now let us see question number 9. Question number 9 is 25p square minus 9q square. 25p square minus 9q square. Children, it's visible from here. It is in the form a square minus b square, because you can write it as 5p whole square minus 3q whole square. So 5p whole square minus 3q whole square, again a square minus b square. So a minus b into a plus b. So a minus b is 5p minus 3q and a plus b is 5p plus 3q. So 25p square minus 9q square is 5p minus 3q into 5p plus 3 cube. Now let's see what is your 10th question. 16a square b, 16a square b minus 64b cube minus 64b cube. See children, there are only two terms given here. So more or less this will come in the form of a square minus b square. But we have to bring it to that form by taking out the extra things given. See 16 is the square of 4 and 64 is the square of 8. So there's no problem here. Now a square b is extra, and see b cube, here also one b is extra because we want only square term in our first and second terms. So see, if you take out b common, you will be left with 16a square as first term minus 64b square as your second term. Now take out b common, you will have 4a whole square minus 8b whole square. Okay, so now see you are getting a square minus b square, the form as a square minus b square. So b left, so a will be 4a, so a minus b, 4a minus 8b whole square into 4a minus b into 4a plus b. 4a whole square minus 8b whole square will be 4a minus 8b into 4a plus 8b. Children, if you want, you can take out 2 common from both, 4 common from both. So if you take out 4 common from here, you will get a minus 2b, and again if you take out 4 common, you will get a plus 2b. So see, 4 into 4, that will be 16, and b is there, so 16b into a minus b into a plus b. A minus 2b, a minus 2b into a plus 2b. Okay, so this will be the answer for 16a square b minus 64b cube. So the next part, question number 11 to 20, we shall be doing in the next class. Thank you.